Cheers.
Mahal.
Fourth session, you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Fourth chapter.
Cheers.
Yang.
Thanks,
Thank
team,
you.
for coming on to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
podcast.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, thank you, man. It really means a lot, especially when the guests actually hold accountable to come on and chill with us. You know.
It's all good. I am happy to do it. Yeah, like pe should have she pa.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
that's the way the world spins for me. So
Yeah. And I agree with you when you talked about mentorship because I would have never made it to where I am today without my instructor's mentorship.
sure.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Right.
but it's the fact that I took that initial step to really follow him in his footsteps and him as a human being. And that's why
So what is a mentorship?
Mentoring is like guiding somebody. You know, what are you good at? What are you good at? Like, what do you do for work, or what do you do, like as a hobby that you're good at?
I couldn't answer that.
No, what do you like to do?
Me?
Yeah.
I like fishing
Okay.
and
So.
I like boxing
Okay.
and
So if a kid ever came up to you and go like, "Hey, I was just wondering if you could teach me how to cast a bait.
yeah. How did I learn that in the beginning?
How do you do it? Because the kid does not know even how to hold like a rod, so he's like hot all on
Yeah.
So
Oh, they don't know how
so
to cast a rod.
so mentoring is important for the Hmong community.
Yeah, because some kids don't have fathers or mothers.
yeah.
Some kids want to get outside to the river or the lake, and they can't. They don't know where to go.
So, would you consider like a coach as a mentor?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Somebody that guide you from the beginning.
yeah, anything basic, anything basic or whatever.
Just like a
whatever.
coach, a boxing coach.
Yeah.
You know, like when you start boxing, you know, he shows you what to do. What to do.
Do you know how to change a tire?
Yes.
Okay.
I do, dude. Why are you asking this on camera? Yeah,
So
No, but someone had to show you.
Yes.
That's
yeah.
the
Somebody
thing.
had to show me.
Yeah,
so
that's
there's
mentor.
There's a lot of kids
Oh,
that don't
yeah.
know.
But
how to-
nowadays, you know, you could call China, you could share how YouTube.
Oh,
Right.
但是 YouTube 在頭，而家如果知道了。
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're
There's
right.
like the small things that they'll cut out too.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
spinning
all
it
like
around.
details, you know,
Yeah.
all the details. Yeah.
Like some people, they won't know how to turn the lug nut.
Yeah.
You know, they're trying to twist it to the right as much as possible,
Yeah.
and it's not gonna count. So it won't get knocked loose. So if you're there, you're like, okay, remember righty tighty, lefty loosey,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So kids, they can learn something.
Yes.
Lifelong lesson. They'll remember.
That's the thing that you should keep it forever in your heart.
Yeah.
Lefty, righty, tighty, loosey.
No. Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
No, righty, tighty, lefty, loosey.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Hey, keep down the show.
For sure.
Yeah, but
Yes.
see, even like
Lefty,
you
loosey,
don't-
righty, tighty.
maybe you don't think that you're
Oh, it's a
a
lifesaver.
professional thing
It's a
or
lifesaver.
professional
Yeah.
enough, but even the small things mean so much to a little kid,
Yeah.
or so much who's learning, or even another like sister who wants to change her own tire or change oil. You know, they can learn.
So anybody that like has a guidance as a mentor, they
Yeah.
should never forget the mentor.
Right. Well, you should always open up and say, you know what,
Tell your mentor.
I'm offering this. It's if you want to learn, I'll teach you. Just
Yeah.
be open about it and be open to
Open-minded.
learning. Yeah, and I'll be open to learning too because we can't just stop learning. We always are learning constantly every day.
Always growing
Yeah,
to learn.
exactly. Yeah. So somebody out there will need help, and you're going to help guide them, not just your kids, but you know, like other individuals.
I don't know. Sure, did you have a mentor when you were fighting?
Yeah, that was Lau.
Oh, he
Lau.
taught you everything.
Lau was the one that taught me
So
everything.
he taught you everything from the beginning to scratch. And then after that, you advanced from it.
Yep. Martial arts, yes. And then as like a actual human being, being a better person, he had characteristics that he wanted to share and that I followed.
Okay. So would you call him your friend?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Friend,
Best friend?
mentorship. You could pretty much say that too.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just swallowed.
Look like you're gonna cry. Yeah.
You could be right.
Can we get a bottle of water?
Can you get right here?
I think
Well, yeah.
a mentor doesn't have to be like a friend. It could be somebody who you just learn something from.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everybody that we bring on could be a mentor.
Yeah.
You know, like Jimmy could be a mentor. Tremaine could be a mentor. Sega.
But a mentor
Yeng.
sounds so personal. You know, it sounds like they got really deep with you.
You can.
So you and La, how deep were you guys?
Oh man, because I saw him almost every day. It was
He always
was
kick
like-
your ass.
it wasn't
Right?
always kicking ass though,
Yeah.
but it was always
He always tell you and teach you everything that you
Yeah.
that you need to know.
for
That's
example
what
like
molded you into who you were
uh-huh.
now.
Yep. Like one time I forgot my short, right? And then La gave me for MMA training.
Oh.
I forgot my short and then
Yeah.
it mattered. It mattered. And then
important,
he gave me a short.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, thank you. And then I forgot my short the next day. And then he was like, no, you ain't getting shorts. You're gonna train in your pants. That whole day I trained in my pants, right? I never forgot my
tough
shorts.
love.
Yeah. But I never forgot my shorts ever again. Never. And that's the thing is that sometimes it takes that within a
That
person.
effort, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I never forgot my
someone
shorts.
commented, not her could be a mentor.
Yeah. Not her could definitely be a mentor.
The way he,
Not her is actually.
Shout out to Nah, brother Nah.
Yep. Shout out to my big brother Nah. He definitely is a mentor for a lot of people because he's been through so much shit that he can definitely share his experience with others and they take it into themselves to change so that they're not going down the same path that he went. So it really does matter.
Trying to guide you.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about when we're gonna have not her here again.
Oh, we will.
Right?
We will. So we are.
People would love to get not her back.
Oh man, I think
And Yang.
we are shooting
Yeah.
for everybody to come back, But I think the biggest thing is that we are looking for sponsors and donors ourselves. So we definitely would love to do that so that we can get everybody back here, and then we would have like we'll have like karaoke set up, and you guys can join us live if you want. But if
you could just come and chill with us.
yeah, and maybe like even like Unison, like shout out to Unison that can give us a space so that we can actually have a little bit of a
mean
Telemon
Unison?
podcast. Yeah.
Unison gave us our space.
No, I'm not. I'm just shouting out to Unison so
Oh.
maybe they could think about it. And
There's a good amount
never-
of opportunity. I think if we can get you guys to go out to a networking opportunity, come with me. I'll invite you guys out.
Oh,
And
yeah.
there's investors that'll like you guys.
Oh, that would be so neat.
Just share ideas.
Yes.
Just share ideas. But it's a tit for tat. How can you help them? How can they help you?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, if
And
you
that's-
ever go like hunting or fishing, I'll be the follow guy.
Okay.
Mà tôi bông ở đây, I don't know, wherever you want.
咁我打狗是咪？我 chat 都打狗股啊，我幫地啊，佢就當冇 save 你啊。
Everything there's 3
sorry.
feet, so you won't
Sorry,
drown.
guys. Yeah, sorry.
Everything there is 3 feet deep, so you're
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
I can pretend.
But you don't know, Chad. Maybe he might drown in 3 feet.
Yes,
that's a
yes,
possibility.
exactly.
Gotta stand up. Sorry, we have no filter here. So.
No, it's all good.
Otherwise-
Giờ thì cũng muốn để chủ sách của sự à, của nó nè.
Oh, like the first
watch
time
me.
I went hunting, right? I went with my brother-in-laws, and I never held a gun before, and I went hunting with them, and I don't know how they go by themselves alone in these areas. Thinking about it, man, it's a hajong like doing yes or oh my gosh.
Yeng moua.
Wait, do you hunt for squirrels?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see that one video that I posted up? That was the last
I
one.
don't know, man. Kuch don't know squirrel thôi. Have you guys
Oh.
ever ate squirrels?
It depends how people make it.
Oh.
My father-in-law does such a good job, and oh my god, có nói chuyện thua liao.
Yo.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But go li me chứ,但是the meat is soft chana if it's fresh. It's a fresh.
Because
think it's-
every time my parents,
I think it's how you make it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have
it
to-
is.
every time my parents
good at
make it,
making
I don't
it?
want to eat it.
No, nah, no.
I know it's a squirrel.
Oh, you guys are missing out.
I know
man.
it's squirrels, like, có một con nhà lớn là chơi thế, chứ nó là chủ là chỉ là tòn tòn chặt rồi. Nó chỉ là chịu thế, like, I know that squirrel there.
Nó cái nó score ấy là
Nó chỉ
cái
khỉ à.
nó tông đầu ha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nó là chỉ chiếu.
Mấy thiết trường hay tiếng và sống năm đâu chẳng móc la.
Nó chỉ để chẳng móc lá ra.
Yeah.
What? I thought you didn't believe in that. Why you tell me that? Funny.
Squirrel hunting. Tell us about your squirrel hunting ventures.
Sure. I think like one really important thing to do is like not to move so much.
Make noises.
I move too much.
Yeah. If you move
Or any
too much,
branch cracks or anything.
yeah. because as you think like a squirrel is that they're always looking down.
Okay.
They're always looking down for movement, and coyotes and hawks, they're always looking up too. So if you're always moving, from what I've seen myself, is hunting squirrels is a game of really cat and mouse, where you're just sitting still. If you're up in a tree stand, like a deer stand, I see way more squirrels.
Really?
They say if you go squirrel hunting, you're gonna see deer. If you go deer hunting, you're gonna see squirrels. Right?
Is that true? Is that?
It seems like it because for me it is. 'Cause
將
I
你
always see
要
squirrels.
將你要冇多陣咧，要轉貼陣咧，要爆咗袋，要人多咯。
Yeah, 講得嘛
That's what it's saying.
最多都not，但是都 not
How can I see so much of that
Yeah.
so often?
because you're
Yeah,
really
like
quiet.
咁唔中 right? You say you
No
you going
carrot
for
guy.
根本 no crappie，即係咁嘛誒。
唔係
Ma, come on,
Right?
因為 no copy
Right?
嘢，
It's
咁啊
kind of like that, right? You,
Yeah,
I'm
they
gonna
go
go for
sunny,
sunny,
but
and then
copy.
you get this, you know.
Yeah, that's
Right.
freaking crazy, man.
Yeah, but
Freaking
if you stay
crazy.
quiet, if you stay high in a tree, I think I see more because of that, and you're staying still. But if you're moving, you saw dina here, you gotta know how to dina, like the cadence. Cadence is like shon da and dolija. You to da ka tu she yeah.
Now, do you use those it's kind of like
whistles?
flute or whistles or
Do.
do
was
you
gonna
use
ask
those
that.
too?
Yeah.
Do you do what the OGs do too? Like,
Yeah.
有個全部在 instrument 啊 Do you
Yeah.
use your voice?
No, I don't use my
Oh, you
I saw you use grass or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah.
Lemongrass?
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna
do,
ask you
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Do. Oh,
Yeah.
You more zia more like niya.
And you
Uh-huh.
would swap.
You ma mon zai.
So that's a monk stuff. Then.
Yeah. Mon zai out there.
That's a monk.
Your day, you just kind of wait to see if they'll call back. So, mong yang zai jiao wa to di nan de it's more of a distress call, like a baby squirrel. So, what will attract a baby squirrel the most? It's a mom, a
mom.
matriarch,
Yeah.
right? And that's dangerous too. The reason why is because to you di na a chua jiao wa yeah, like your dollar sheet, your it will your linear your law deed your linear on the jaw. And then you have to you to your linear on the jaw, you don't know we had the linear, you
Right.
right? So you got to be careful. You have to you pay more tamuli to and then you're just going to keep hunting the same squirrels, right? But if you go to a different place, to a different ground, maybe you'll get different a male, female here, a male, female here. So you got to switch it up. If you're always again at the same spot, you're gonna kill that spot. You know,
Right.
That's just,
One, don't care.
Just like monk people. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
just kidding.
so
Now,
there's
when you hunt for squirrels, what do you use? You use a 22 or you use a 20 gauge?
20.
Is it 20?
Yeah, you can use shotguns too. Yeah.
Oh.
So I use 22.
You use 22,
Yeah.
the rifle?
Yeah, you can chop like you
I don't know if I'm that
You got a
experience.
slingshot. Use a slingshot. It's legal, but a 22 is my preferred method.
Prefer.
Yeah. So 22 就冇自己
你们妹没有？
yeah 多低頭要多到難的嘅鬥劍的條啊，也就
哦
係那 So for most of it, so you want like but if you can shoot it in the head, that's the best, most deathly place to shoot a squirrel. But it's here in the yeah, not the whole head. So
Right.
you gotta be careful about what you shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
So
have you heard about 3 our friends from Harry?
Yeah, we could talk about that.
Yeah, the tragic that happens.
Oh
Back to
yeah,
Punyan.
John.
John.
He was one of my mentees.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He
John's one of
was
our
our
friends.
buddies.
Our
Really?
buddy.
We
Yeah.
graduated at the same
Oh.
time.
Yeah.
Everything. We're good friends.
that was heartbreaking, man.
Yeah. Pretty sad.
So,
But he's you know, one of your
What was that?
yeah, bay, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
one
So
of your youth.
Oh,
yeah,
one
one
of
of
your
your
youth.
youth.
Okay,
Yeah.
one of my mentees.
That you're
Okay.
mentoring. Yeah.
Thanks, Jim. I'll do that. I'll
Yeah.
I'll take the gift card to my turkey hunting mentoring.
Okay.
program.
Okay.
And I'll do
Gotcha.
that. Thanks, Jim.
Can I have the shirt? I don't know. Guess not.
That actually is a really neat shirt.
Yeah.
We got one of our
team.
team.
Punya.
Yeah, Punya.
That's really
That's
nice.
actually really cool.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I don't make them anymore, but I'll start making some more and I'll hand them out. I'll bring some to you guys. Gift them to the.
Oh, those are your shirts.
They're mine. I created them.
Oh, sweet.
But my friend was the one that designed the shirt.
I have to
Yeah.
ask you something.
Yeah.
Can you ask Josh Song to come on the podcast? I don't think you know him, right?
จ้า
Yeah,
ก็
Josh
นอกกูมั่วเอาไปตัวสาขาก็เติร์จีใช่ก็ลองแต่ว่ารูปpodcast น้อยถามเราเลยถามปะต้อง
Yeah.
มอง fishing
Yeah, Mon Fishing. Thank you.
oh yeah
Nice.
'Cause
Nice.
I really do want to get Ja because I know you're here already. I want Josh on the podcast. And then I do want King Kong too. King Kong.
key Kong okay
So,
if
but,
you hear this
yeah.
we'd like to have you on the podcast too
Yeah. Not only that, you guys will get the view, because
no you guys
we're helping you guys. You guys helping us too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
You guys. Yeah. Well, I'll get in touch with them. And then,
but Josh Shong's the guy that got me to crappie fishing.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Heard he's the master player.
Yeah, he's the master of crappie fishing, but after that I cannot fish anymore. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah. So you guys.
You need to know this story. Yeah.
It's really neat. Everybody has kind of like their own.
Yeah.
Little, you know how we have the martial arts group,
Yeah.
and then we have like our own little circle, and then you have the
Yes.
hunting and gaming.
That's your circle. Yeah.
And people don't really realize that unless you're in it.
Man, this is all good for men's health, man. I'm
It
telling
really
you,
is.
it's-
Even this
it's-
podcast, we did it
Yeah.
for men's health more.
Yeah.
You know.
You're lifting weights and
Uh huh.
good. You keep it healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And we should do
Try.
more of
I
that.
try.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should
Yeah.
do more of that.
Absolutely.
And that's drinking.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think we're just gonna keep drinking.
We could wait. Cheers. We got some red label. We gotta finish.
I think you're good, Shmuel.
Yeah. But anyway, it's like
This is my
for
house.
me, I don't have a professional fitness goal, nothing. I don't fish anymore. I don't hunt. I don't.
Show me your
I'm sorry, a little bit, boxing a little bit, but
One thing that I am researching here is that we're looking into Hmong gout.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
gout
Oh,
and
yeah.
Hmong men, right?
Yeah.
And drinking, diet, lack of exercise.
No. When it's just that. It's just it in general, just for Hmong guys only, or could women have it too? Yeah, cause
Yeah, Hmong women have it too.
yeah.
Hmong women
I'm
have it
talking
too.
Hmong women. Hmong go there.
Women in general have it too, but not
No
to the
way.
extent of Hmong men. I think genetic
At
factors.
least, like-
why only Hmong men? Why mostly Hmong men?
Well, I mean, it's not just mostly Hmong men. But if we say Minnesota, Hmong men do contribute to most of the gout incidence rates in the state of Minnesota.
Wow.
Genetically, we found that there's some rates that are much higher. And not only that, but our type of diet, a lack of exercise, and we need to be more cognizant of that. Is it's a very big, prevalent problem in our community, and we got to understand what's going on. So the study that we're doing is looking to see if vitamin C can help reduce the amount of uric acid in the body. Uric acid is a very big part of, let's say for layman's terms, is creating this gout event from happening, right? And so when we eat more of something, and then it triggers it, right? So how can we reduce the triggering of the increase of uric acid and increase of gout rates? So we have what's called a community advisory board coming up next week. We'll be discussing that with Dr. Molo, some Hmong pharmacists, some Hmong professionals from the community, and understanding what our results are. And then we'll have a public announcement of our results. And it was very tough to try to get Hmong, especially Hmong men, to be a part of our study. The reason why is because we're looking at poop.
Oh.
We're looking at the microbiome, and that plays a very big role. And if you guys didn't know this, was that Dr. Pajova, She did a microbiome study understanding the bacteria in the gut. And in Hmong and first generation, second generation Hmong, was that the healthy bacteria in gut dissipated in half or more in one generation. So when it came from our parents that had very healthy gut bacteria,
Oh, my phone must have died. Can you go do it, honey? Keep going. You can keep going, Yang. It'll be on the
Dr.
pre-record.
Bajova found that in one generation, a significant amount of good, healthy gut microbiome was gone. And then that was a positive correlation in seeing higher BMI, body mass index, so obesity rates.
Was that involved with drinking?
That involved with everything, the mainstream American diet.
Oh, you're not talking about Hmong. You're talking about in general, huh?
Well, no, we're talking about Hmong.
Oh,
but
Hmong?
Hmong eating the American diet.
Oh,
So now the second generation, we have even less of healthy, good bacteria in our body.
Huh.
So now we're looking at gout. Why is gout so prevalent in Hmong? Because in pockets of Japan, they have a high gout rate too. In high rates of in the Polynesian community, there's high rates of gout also. And what do they share with the Hmong community is that they do share
lot
some
of drinking.
genetic similarities with the Hmong community
Yeah.
in terms of that. So that's really important to understand is that how genetic factors play a role in having gout.
Doubts.
And then also, how does nutrition have a role? Because for you or for me or for somebody else who has gout
Doubts.
or who doesn't, shrimp can play a role. For others, shrimp doesn't.
Triggers.
Yeah,
red
bamboo
meat,
can.
red
Bear?
meat,
Yeah,
beer.
Yeah.
steaks,
Exactly.
any red.
So it depends what
Yeah.
trigger. Go ahead.
yeah, whatever triggers.
Oh,
you.
that's interesting.
So it all like right now it's still very new,
Yeah.
and gout in the Hmong community is very important. So we gotta understand that.
I would be right back.
Go right
Yeah. We could take a break. It's right about time, and then we could come back and pre-record. The live is dead, but we could still pre-record too.
Oh,
so.
okay. Yeah.